Hey everybody, welcome to Picks and Parlays, Net Picks and Chill Show. I am your host, Detroit Lenny, joined with our favorite knucklehead, because Tim talks about the NBA and the other one talks about the NHL. Nick Earl. How we doing, Nick Earl?
Not terrible.
Great. No one cares. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no one cares.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. We
No,
do have a
we got a
special
guest.
guest,
Enough
though.
about me. Yeah.
Yeah, special guest, Nathan S. dropping in for to drop some NHL knowledge back-to-back at Facebook contest, NHL contest. I don't know if we have an actual name for that contest. I think Allie called it Hock It Out or something. I don't know. It was weird. I just call it hockey contest. So back-to-back winner on that.
Call it Drop the Gloves.
Drop the gloves, maybe? I should.
Because you're all fighting.
Why can't we just hold the Net Picks and Chill contest? Because I started on the day that we do Net Picks and Chill. Just there. Boom. Marketing genius. Detroit Lenny, you're welcome. Nathan, welcome to the show. We know you're a Dallas Stars fan. But other than that, where are you from Dallas? Where are you from? Tell us a little bit about yourself. All that. It's like an AA meeting.
Hi, my name's Nathan S.
Hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Yeah, born and raised in Dallas, so been rooting for the Stars. Got a nice cup win with Madonna back in the early 2000s. Just bleed Dallas sports. Unfortunately, root for the Cowboys. Don't even get me started on that game. Yeah.
That one I will give you a thumbs down on as a Giants fan.
Yeah. I know. What hurts me even worse is y'all just got rid of y'all's head coach too. So,
I love that.
Yeah.
I was happy to see that.
No, Stars are looking good. Going in the direction. Before they came back from that long break and beat the Panthers right at home, and then the Penguins too, a red hot Pens team.
Yeah.
Before choking at the end of the Blues game on Sunday.
That one was nice.
Yeah, Rick Bowness was not happy. Broke a hockey stick and got fined $25,000. But I like it. Stars play terrible on the road. They're one of those big split teams. They'll puck line really good teams at home, and then they'll turn around and get beat by 2 or 3 goals, easy, if not 4 on the road. And so Bowness is trying to turn that around and inject some energy into that away game team. And I'm excited for it. I already got tickets for the not tickets, but I've got bets placed for the Stars coming up tomorrow against the old Tentacles, who almost beat a very good Avs team at home yesterday, even though they're not doing so hot right now.
Yeah, speaking of that, let's talk some live updates. Nick Rowe, you want to give us a little rundown on what's happening thus far? There's 4 games playing right now.
We'll do a little wrap around the league real quick. Take a look at scores. Let me get that up on my ESPN app. We have the Tampa Bay Lightning currently up 5-0 on the Buffalo Sabres. Around 15 minutes to go there. I have the over 5.5, and I've already cashed my team total over with the Lightning on that game. 5-1 Panthers over the Knuckleheads with starting the third period. 3-1 Blackhawks over the Blue Jackets right now, 12 minutes left in the third, and 2-0 Predators just starting the second period there. Later tonight, we have 3 more games. Maple Leafs are at the Vegas Golden Knights. The Penguins are at the Ducks, and the Red Wings are at the Sharks. And we actually just got a Buffalo Sabres goal, so cash the over 5.5.
Oh.
Thank you, Sabres, for finally doing something for once in your life. That was a nice little power play goal for them there.
I liked that over when you talked about it earlier on Game Time Decision, and I was kind of like, I was really worried if Buffalo would score. Like, is Buffalo going to pull their weight? I could see 4 goals, 5 goals from Tampa, but I didn't know if Buffalo was going to pull theirs. So there you go. That's how you hit the over, folks. I'm on Florida Panthers in regulation. That looks pretty solid. And the Predators team total over 2.5. They got 2 goals. Just second period just started, though. So that's where I'm at so far for the night. Elliot V stopping in and say, what up, fellas? He was big on the Blackhawks, and the Panthers look good so far. I'm surprised. Where's the Chicago offense coming from?
Good goaltending. Yeah.
I guess.
Patrick Kane and DeBrincat. He's always a pretty good lock when they're on the road. He's been around the net all game. But
I definitely give props to the Blackhawks. They're showing up in what I thought was going to be a major flat spot after that big win against Vegas.
I was on the same
that
boat.
was not a good scheduling spot for Chicago, and they've come in. They've looked really good. Granted, it's against Columbus, which is another team that they're playing exactly how I thought they were going to be this season now. Because I had them pinned for like last place in the Metro. So
I did just live bet before the show started. I usually throw a live bet out there for everybody watching. By the way, if you guys haven't hit the like button, shame on you. You should do it now. But I did live bet a little minus 120. I think I got it at was the final price. But the Avs, they're down 2-0. Started the second period. I took them to score the next goal in regulation. So at minus 120, I think they're going to come back a little bit. We saw them bounce
plus
back last night.
Plus 360 is staring me in the face right now.
I know. He was trying to talk me into that on the money line after last night. And I mean, we've seen them. If it wasn't a back-to-back. If it wasn't a back-to-back, though.
They were down 3-0 to the Leafs and came back. And then they were down, 3-1?
Nashville's hot, though.
Yeah, they are. Even without Forsberg.
Nashville is playing over their head, though, I think. I don't think they're that
I agree.
Good. I think they're a wild card team. They are a wild card team. But I don't think they are a team that's going to make it that far unless UC Saros does what Carey Price did last year or what Vasilevsky's done the last few years.
Yep.
So,
I mean, they're holding their own in the standings right now, but I think you hit the nail on the head when you're saying they're kind of overachieving now.
Yeah, plus they're going to get passed right there. I think they're second in the behind the Blues in that division. They're first in that division.
Yeah, that's right. They're on top. They're going
to get passed by the Blues. They're going to get passed by the Avs, and they're going to get passed by the Wild. I still hope the Wild win that division. So
knock on wood. Don't jinx the Avs. They got goaltending problems on their own.
But the Avs are
they
a regular
also have the
season
best
team.
offense in the NHL.
Yeah, they're a regular season team where they will beat you with high end talent, but come playoff time they will struggle because they have no defense or goaltending.
Yeah,
they're like the Oilers.
They are gas.
That's why the Stars have bounced them a couple times in the playoffs because the Stars not a very high offensive team, but they will lock down
really good defense.
Yep.
You do also have Minnesota in that division.
Minnesota is a very sneaky team. I have them to win the Stanley Cup at 18-1, and I have them to win the division at plus 275.
I don't know if Terry's watching or probably not, but if you are watching, roll tape back or whatever. I'm rooting for you, Wild. I think they're a sneaky team in that division. I think they could really. I think that's the best way to put it. They're sneaky. Nobody's going to expect them to be there, and then all of a sudden they're there. Exactly,
and they got a nice dynamic duo in their goaltending there. Kokkinen's not looked half bad, and Cam Talbot, when healthy, he's pretty decent as well.
Yeah,
we saw what he can do with Vegas or against Vegas last year in the playoffs. Even though they lost that series in 7, he had a couple shutouts in that series.
Yeah, and they've been able to inject some young talent into that team too. They had a rookie premier and score a goal in his first NHL game.
Boldy and Rossi. Yeah, they got some nice prospects there. This is going to be an exciting team to see.
Yeah,
and I'm excited about it. Yeah.
And I know one thing I'll have. I know one future I'll have for the start of next year is going to be Kirill Kaprizov to win the MVP.
Yes.
Yeah,
because he's going to take another huge step up, and the Minnesota Wild I think have what it takes to be like a number 1 seed next year. They're going to be Avs level next year for the regular season. So I think that with defense, yeah, exactly. So they're going to be someone that's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Absolutely. Canucks just scored a goal, 5-2.
Who was it?
Highmore.
Third unit.
All right.
Oh man, but yeah, that's one thing I missed was that Kaprizov injury during the Bruins game. I know how Terry feels about that one, but the OV Kaprizov matchup, I really wanted to see that one.
OV's my MVP for this year. I got him at 7-1. Now he's like plus 275.
Yeah, the Capitals they looked really good their last game on offense. They were slinging the puck around. Didn't necessarily finish the game well.
I like the team. I like them. I like to bet on them. They're a They're really I have a handful of teams that I really just like, and obviously they're good teams. Florida, Tampa, stuff like that. Take Colorado first, race to 3. I mean,
Colorado team
make
car
payments over there, with them. So,
yeah.
I mean, so you got to like them. But I just try to, my whole philosophy with NHL betting is try and find those really good teams or those hot teams, and just when they're playing bad teams like Buffalo. And no pun intended, Tim Earl, I'm not trying to even make a joke, but like for real, when they're playing when good teams are playing bad teams, find a way to be on that game.
Yep.
Whether it's race to 3, team totals, just the over. I mean, you're not, obviously I'm not telling anybody to take minus 300, or whatever the Abs. What were the Lightning today? Or the Panthers?
The Lightning closed at minus 310-ish.
Yeah,
I got them in my parlays at 309. Yesterday the Avs were up to the Avs were minus 410 at one point, and they went all the way down to like minus 300. So
so I mean, there you go. And playing against a Nashville team, Nashville's hot. I mean, they were
only minus 130, minus 135 today.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, a streak, they're on a 4-game win streak.
Exactly.
8-1-1 in their last 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a good way to attack those Avs games is just take their team total over. It's usually 3.5, and usually they are a minus 170, minus 200s in most of their games. You can get their team total at like minus 125, minus 135, and then that's a great way to knock down the price on them. Now,
point differential on their games are plus 35. That's what they're outscoring. They score. So puck lines are not. Don't be afraid of those either when it comes to that.
Oh no. Absolutely not.
In good situations, I had a pretty good read on that Kraken game yesterday and talked Nick into it. You should have grabbed them while they were at plus
1.5.
I'll tell you what, I was wrong. I was wrong on that. I was completely opposite.
You're making money.
I was too heavy on the Avs on the puck line, and then I just I chased it, and I shouldn't, but I did, and I live and learn, and that's why we do what we do.
Another way to attack that Avs team is they're just terrible on the power play killing right now. And so I cashed a bunch of plus 300 props for the Kraken yesterday on the power play. I know I got Eberle at like plus 310 for an assist.
I did not realize how bad they are on the power play. I just didn't. And I really noticed it. Somebody else brought that to my attention. I read that somewhere, but you're not the first person to tell me that like in the last couple of days. And I'm like, I just didn't listen yesterday. And plus Nick Earl was baiting me into just pumping money into the Colorado Avs because he was talking all kinds of crap about the Kraken being plus 600 and all this stuff. And I'm like
300.
Yeah, it's 300. It's the way they play.
I would make that bet again. I will make that bet again.
Yeah, that was a good spot. If my book would have had the same numbers. If my book would have had the same numbers, I would have pulled it with you.
LAB says he needs Denver and the Penguins tonight, and
I'm on
it's
the
looking
Quacks,
like a 5-0 day. Good luck to you, Elliot. For real.
That's nice.
See, I would fade the Penguins here tonight, because they're getting Malkin back, and we've noticed this plenty of times. The last time this was, which was Kucherov, didn't work, but we've seen this with Crosby. When he returned to the Penguins, we saw this with McKinnon when he returned to the Avs after injury and all that stuff. Star players returning. Jack Hughes, when he came back to the Devils, they lost that game.
Oshie and Backstrom with the Capitals. They looked good to start off with and just got pounded by the Bruins.
Ooh,
but that's the trend. Fade.
Yeah.
So do you
everything
like the
is
Ducks?
locked on that Avalanche game. I'm
too.
on the Ducks money line.
Really?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I bet that at plus 130, and it went all the way to plus 160.
Yeah.
I almost put a second unit on it.
I mean, I might get a little greedy and Anaheim in regulation plus 245 at home.
Avs just scored.
Oh, cash a live bet. You're welcome, folks. I don't like to, when I live bet, I like to get plus money, and that was like minus 120 or 125. I forget what it actually was, but boom, we winning. So let's talk about, there was other stuff we were going to talk about, weren't we? You got any hot trends for us in the NHL?
Overs?
Yeah.
I know we're back. Hey, we're happy to be back, by the way.
We're just happy to be back.
Yeah, let's be honest about that too. Usually this is a weekly show every Tuesday night. This is our first show in 2022. We're trying to have a third guest on, like kind of rotating every week, get some new NHL input in, stuff like that. But I'm happy to be back. This is only like our 9th show ever doing it since the NHL started, COVID, and then they had a little break, and then the holidays and family stuff. So we've been on a little bit of break. We're happy definitely to be back. Me and Nathan, we joke all the time and mess with you guys. There's Terry. Wanted to thanks for coming on the show, though, for real, Nathan. It means the world to us to try and get this thing off the ground. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. I love talking hockey with people, especially not from Dallas, because people from Dallas don't know what all the good hockey is.
Yeah, and by the way, I just saw who scored the goal for Colorado, and in their next game, I need to find some type of prop here for Abo Kubel.
Yeah, that's his 3rd goal in 2 games.
He scored?
Yeah, he scored again.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I just threw a half unit on Anaheim to win in regulation at plus 245.
That's a beautiful price. I might start attacking those type of lines that are big plus money for regulation plays on underdogs.
At home, I'm already leaning the Ducks, and on the money line and everything like that.
And the returning star player.
Right. I mean, everything you just said. So, I mean, there's that. This guy here, Lil Perk, coming in, stopping in, saying hi. I know you hit the like button. Don't play around. Says, put 50 on the Avs to score with Buccaneers for plus money. Buccaneers. Tampa?
Tampa doesn't play till Sunday.
Maybe it's a long parlay. I don't do those type of things. I don't put my money... Terry's on the draw.
Of course he is.
Of course you are. Speaking of people that like... Yeah, he's on the Anaheim draw. Nathan, do you have like a specific like angle you look at? Like you just mentioned, like player props or stuff like that. Like I'm a big race to 3 guy. I like that bet.
Yeah.
I do like in regulation stuff because I can get some plus money on some things.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of my angle. I mean, are you a big prop guy, or we're like kind of, or you try to stay away from the Stars? I know you're a big Dallas Stars fan, but
it depends on where the Stars are. On the road, I fade them because I mean we all know how they're doing. At home, I'm all over them. Like I'm on them in reg. I'm on them in. I've got the puck line tomorrow, and then teams. I look at away and home power play stats. So if a team can't kill a power play, like the Avs, I'm loaded up on the props for that entire power play unit for the Preds, and that power play unit's been hot too. That's why they're leading that division. What else? If a team has a bad goalie in net, I'll load up on just assist leaders. If the value's there, that's a big thing. If the value's there, only plus money. Like it's
good. You'll fit right in around here for sure. We're big on value. Yeah. Value. It's not necessarily the team or anything like that. It's the number. It's all about the number. I mean,
Kucherov just scored against 6-1 Lightning.
Oh my goodness. Patty.
See, this is why I didn't want to. Remember earlier on Game Time when I was talking to Nick, and I said I want to bet a alternate line for the Lightning. I don't want to bet the exact margin of victory. I don't want to bet them to win by 2 or 3 because I didn't know, because they could end up winning 6-1 and nobody's going to be surprised. So I wanted to kind of go in as far as that go, and my book doesn't have anything like that. So the way that I wanted, but I wanted to take Tampa minus. I would have took them minus 3.5. I would have. Yeah. I would have took them 2.5 for sure. I would have probably
definitely
put a unit.
Laid the super puck line.
Yeah, super exactly. Puck. I would have probably went a unit half, and I'm a grown ass man saying unit half.
Half. There we go.
Turnsy's coming. What's up, my guy?
He is.
Maybe
Red Wings in the house.
He needs to be on the next show then.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Next Tuesday, every Tuesday, me and this knucklehead over here, Nick Earl, we do Net Picks and Chill, man. So we are looking for new guests to come on, kind of a third spot, give us a little fresh insight on their NHL takes, because always, me and him are always arguing on game time decision. So we're always, and if we're on the same thing, that's when I kind of tread lightly because he's terrible. I mean, I'm just busted balls here. Let's go wild. So, Lenny, what's your opinion? Steve Yzerman hiring Lidstrom. It's awesome. It's the second best hire they've made since hiring Steve Yzerman.
Yeah,
That's my opinion. I mean, I'm dead serious with that. I think bringing in, I mentioned this on Game Time Decision. I think bringing in that veteran player who played his whole career there, multiple Stanley Cups, captain of your team, leadership, and now you have not, and that's talking about Nick Lidstrom. Also, the same thing with Steve Yzerman. So now you have both of those guys. I really hope Lidstrom helps Cedar out a little bit. I mean, not that he don't need to do a whole lot with them, but give just, mentoring them and stuff like that. Him, Lucas Raymond, Dylan Larkin, that could be some stuff that could be dangerous in a couple years when they, some good goaltending, because I don't like Grice at all.
You got the number 2 and 3 rookies in the league right now. I mean,
what this guy said right there, the Wings are building a dynasty. It's going to be late 90s, or it's going to be 90s all over again with the Wings. They'll bring back the grind line. That was our third line. Oh yeah, bring them all back, man. Look, we need a fight. That's what we need, is a big rivalry. That's why we hate Colorado so much. It's hard for me as a human to bet on Colorado now because they're really good, and I bet their team totals and I bet their overs and stuff like that. But man, I hate Colorado so damn bad. I mean, that hatred runs deep. That rivalry. I mean,
they
we
weren't
need
cashing
another
our
one.
payments.
For me, that stuff. I hate this team. Like, if you told me 5 years ago, I'd be betting money on teams like the Patriots and the Cowboys and all of them, I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I can't stand them." No, that all goes out the window when it comes to betting. For me, I don't care if I hate a team, love a team. I'll bet against my favorite teams. I'll bet with my favorite teams. I'll bet on my least favorite teams. Whatever. As long as there's value on that line, I will bet it.
Favorite team of all time in my favorite sport of all time, my Detroit Lions. Haven't won a damn thing ever. Okay, 48
New
years
York
of my
Mets
life.
for me.
Nothing. Okay, the Detroit Lions. What did I do this year? I bet 2 NFL futures, and I hit both of them. And Nick Carroll will testify this. They both were on the Lions under 4.5 wins and to win 0 to 3 games. And boom, won both of them. So,
net with Chicago 4-2 now.
4-2.
Who got it?
I don't remember.
So that game's got only about a minute left, so that's pretty much over. The
over.
Avs just tied it up 2-2.
Oh my God! I was staring at plus 360 too.
Now what is it? Just out of curiosity.
Burakovsky
not that I'm gonna bet it, but
yeah, I have the Avs in my parlays tonight. That's just about it. My round robins.
See, I disagree with Terry here that Columbus Blue Jackets suck. I think
he's got a point. They do suck. They're not a good team.
Jeez, to bring Cat again.
Oh, I have the draw in the Avs game? Oh,
Good luck.
Everything's locked up on this Avs live bet, but as soon as it comes back on, the Avs are going to be minus money.
Yeah, I wish I jumped on 360 with them.
I wish I would have listened to you when you told me to, and we laughed about it. The show started 20 minutes ago when we were talking about it. So
this is what, 3 games in a row now?
Yeah, they just get down early. You know what you should do? An angle. We should all be doing.
Bet against them first period.
Yeah.
Bet against them first period, and then jump on them for the second period and the whole game.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's talk about this game tomorrow. Wait, what were we talking about? Lenny, what? Lenny, what we looking at for the Red Wings? I mean, I like the Wings tonight. I do, but they're a terrible road team. They're just not good on the road. So, I mean, that being said, what are they on the road? They're 4-11-2 on the road. They're 16-5-2 at home. So, a big split difference. And I get they're playing, the lonely old San Jose Sharks and all that, but I stayed away. I'm probably going to watch it and live bet it, depending on...
I was leaning Red Wings.
Yeah,
I've got a Sharks ticket. Sorry. Yeah,
It's okay.
Fading the Wings on the road, and they don't have Larkin tonight, right?
No Larkin tonight.
I faded the Wings the last couple of games. I had the Kings and I had the Ducks, and both those took care of business. So,
see, the degenerate in me is looking for those rookies to have they're looking to have a come out party.
I mean, if you want to look at anything Detroit tonight, look at like Lucas Raymond's shot totals or goal or points or look for
people that
Bertuzzi,
watch hockey.
Look for Bertuzzi, someone like that.
There you go.
Especially with Larkin out.
Yep.
Or whoever's going to move up to that top line, maybe jump on him.
You know what? I'm going to do that right now while you guys talk about this game here. Avs minus 130. See, you could have got that at plus 360, 65. Yes, turns I don't have this. He said this in his last Woodie standing pick too. It was both teams, San Jose and the Wings, to score. Don't care about the juice, whatever. It's minus 150. It's a great contest bet because I think both teams do score. I think both teams get to 2. I kind of like the over. But I see the game ending like a 3-2.
Especially with Aiden Hill in net.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that 5.5 is staring at me, wanting me to take it. And maybe. But I'm going to look up some props for that. Talk to you two talk. I want to hear... Nick, or I want to hear your take, and then, or Nathan, you're the guest. You go first.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Seattle.
Talk about his Stars here.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to us about these Stars. Why we should take them at home. Where do we go? Because I'm not laying 185.
Oh man, I already got them as soon as the line dropped. I was actually camping this one. I got them in reg, and then I grabbed the puck line. Stars play great at home. They're pretty angry about letting that Blues game slip away because they took it to the red hot Blues team for all of but 1 minute. And then, Bowness just is coming off of a fine. I told y'all this coming out of the break before they went on and won those 2 games at home against the Panthers and the Penguins, red hot Penguins team. They haven't been getting production out of their big names. No Jamie Benn, Radulov, Sagan. They've just not been playing well. And so rumor through the grapevine was that they were getting a fire lit under them to freaking play, and the same thing with Bonus to win on the road. And so they played really well, beat the Panthers, pretty good Panthers team that absolutely is taking it to the Canucks. And then they beat a flaming hot Penguins team, and then played pretty well on the road for the first time in forever after getting beat 4-1 twice by the Blues before the break. So I'm on to ride them at home. Ottinger looks good. Holtby's been playing well.
Hey, he just turned off his camera or whatever.
Sorry.
No, you guys are fine.
Yeah, sorry, my dog came in the room. But I'm all over them at home. I'll take them at home any day, especially against this Kraken team. I'll probably be on some of the power play guys to score a goal. Radulov normally gets a point, or Pavelski normally gets a point. I called it earlier. Rupe Henson, big moments, just somehow finds a way to score a goal, and he's normally at like plus 260 in big games. But he cashes for me normally in these big games. He cashed against the Panthers, cashed against the Pens, and so nice. I just like him at home.
That's fair. Nick Earl, I'm assuming you're on the same side because you're wearing that god awful jersey.
I knew we had our guest on, so I had to pick the right jersey. I had like 17 teams to choose from. So yeah, that's but I know one thing I'm definitely not doing in this game, and that's betting the Seattle Kraken. Right now, I took a shot on them last game.
They just won their Stanley Cup.
Yeah, they
had the game of the year.
Yeah, they did.
Oh yeah, and this is a pretty simple spot for me. I'm going to be on the over 6. We know how good Seattle is to the overs. They've gone over in 3 straight. They have the 30th ranked goals against 3.68, so they give up a lot of goals. And I think that they'll be able to put in 1 or 2 against Ottinger. I'm also going to most likely be on the team total over for these Stars as well, which will probably be 3.5 if I'm not mistaken. It's not available at my book, but I'm going to look at on one of my apps here where I track all my bets. They have lines, and they'll probably tell me what it is. It's probably 3.5 at like plus 110 or something like that, if I would have to guess.
I got some prop
3.5 at plus 105. So I'll probably look at taking the team total over 3.5 plus 105 plus 110 with the Stars tomorrow as well.
I don't know that at all.
No.
Yeah, I expect the Stars to get on the board here.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I got some prop bets for this Wings game tonight, and I want opinion. I've just while you guys talk about the Stars game, I kind of ran through shots on goal. Tyler Bertuzzi. God, I'm dating myself now. Tyler Bertuzzi over 2.5 plus 112.
Let me take a look into that one there. I don't hate it because we know
under is minus 145. So they're saying under, but that's not the best one. The best one.
Bertuzzi's not a volume shooter. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's not.
2, 3 in his last 4 games.
Yeah.
So he's not a volume shooter. If you want to get on Bertuzzi, I would take him over half a point.
Yeah, I like that one.
So I could do the points for Bertuzzi. You could do 1 points minus 135.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
The goals, you can get him to score a goal plus 179. You can get Lucas Raymond plus 200 for a goal. Cedar for a goal plus 500. You're asking too much.
Yeah.
But assists, you could get Raymond plus 125 for an assist. Take Bertuzzi for a point on Bertuzzi. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's where's that on my book?
See how
Bertuzzi,
I would approach this game? Yeah.
Over a half a point is minus 135 though. I'd have to parlay that.
Exactly. No, you wouldn't. A minus 135 is not bad.
That's not bad.
The way I would approach it, this was the way I did bet props for a little bit, and then I just stopped looking at props. Is that top line for Detroit with Bertuzzi, Raymond, and Fabry are all on the top power play unit as well.
Yep.
Right.
I would take Bertuzzi over a half a point, Fabry over half a point, and Raymond over half a point. If you want to add Cedar in there as well, because if Tyler Bertuzzi scores a goal from Raymond and Fabry, bam, you get 3 cashes like that. Because this is back when I went and played DFS for hockey for a while.
Yeah, and Fabry's plus 108.
Stack lines.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what me and Terry have been doing with the Devils, because Devils have been just ramping up on offense. Hughes and Bratt just going off, and for like 3 games in a row, same thing. Someone would score and it'd be Hughes, Bratt assists, and so it'd just be cashing 2 like plus 200 assist props. But yeah, Cedar has an assist in his last 2 away games, minus getting shut out by the Kings. So
yeah,
I kind of like that one too.
I'm gonna do all 4 because I'm a degenerate.
But that's the way I would bet props. Is I would take the whole line, because if I think one of them is going to get a point, well, there's a good chance that they're going to get assisted from their other line mates there, and that just goes back to my DraftKings days with hockey, and you'd stack lines and everything like that.
That's how I tackled this Preds game too. I stacked that entire power play unit.
Fabry, Bertuzzi, and Raymond. You all get a little bit of money. And I'll do what Nick Earl just said. Get a power play goal.
Now, I'm personally not betting these because I don't bet props right now, but yeah.
But I like that, and I do like I hate to say it, I don't like the shots on goal, but I do like. I think Lucas Raymond has a big game in the near future. I don't know if tonight's the night, but
if you want to be ballsy, I can give you an interesting look at tonight with him.
I mean, that's a dumb question. Of course I do.
All right, fine. If you want to call, he's gonna have a big night. Put one unit on Lucas Raymond to score a goal. He scores a goal, you make money off of this. Put half a unit on 2 goals, 2+ goals at 11-1.
Saw that.
Put a quarter of a unit at 59-1. Lucas Raymond. If you are saying he has a big game,
so I did with Matthews for the Leafs.
But see, here's the spot for him too, because with no Larkin, it's a very big spot for him to step up. He's on the power play line, like you said, the lead line. I mean, let's not get crazy, Lenny. This is where you get in trouble.
A&M cashed another first half team total. I'm telling you, Aggie's got the best bench in the SEC right now. coming off a hot win on Arkansas. Yeah.
Oh, college basketball.
College basketball.
Oh, the Preds just scored.
Oh.
Ooh, who?
Bertuzzi assist plus 165. I don't hate that.
So what's that live line now? Looks like third line.
I'm looking that up.
It was Kunin from Cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-2. Let me look that live line up real quick.
I've got plus 190 right now.
I think that's worth a stab.
I already have a ticket on plus 135 on the Preds.
I mean, there's a whole period left.
Yeah.
The Avs team total today was minus 105 for 3.5.
Yeah.
I almost jumped on that because that one was a little bit crazy.
They're gonna have to get it to win this one.
Can they do it back to back? Can they win?
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
Plus 220 on the Avs money line.
It would be back to back to back because I mean they did the same thing against the Leafs. Oh man, they got to figure out their net situation. I don't.
You know what? It's worth a half a unit. Plus 220. Let's roll.
I wish I had plus 220. I'm at 200.
I got plus 220. I just posted it. Boom. All right. I think that's gonna wrap it up for us, though. You guys got anything else? Let's go. Yeah. CSN stopping by. Say hi, awesome people. Hi to you.
Who else? For another game tomorrow, we got the red hot Montreal Canadiens playing the Bruins. If that game's still going on.
This is a different Hurricanes. This is a different Canadiens team though because they actually have some of their players back.
They do, but I don't know. Boston just
over.
Yeah. Oh, I've got.
It's at 6.
Yep.
Easy over. It.
Yeah, I got it at 5.5 for minus 150 when it opened, and then I grabbed
a big card for tomorrow.
I grabbed the Bruins puck line just because they've been attacking
now.
They've been attacking teams in the crease, getting turnovers, and letting Rat just do his thing. He had, 2 goals? Now,
you want a nice little 3-team parlay for tomorrow. You take the Boston minus the 1.5. You take the Stars minus a 1.5. And you take the Maple Leafs minus a 1.5.
You take all the favorites.
Yeah.
Just take all the favorites on the puck line.
College hockey, I've been doing that with top 10 teams because it's not even close. They'll blow people out by 4-3 goals.
I mean... They're not the 3 of the best teams, but there are 3 of the worst teams that you're betting against. The Canadians, the Kraken, and the Coyotes. So there's that, folks. Thank me later or tomorrow during game time decision.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the games won't play by then. But that's going to wrap it up for us. I appreciate Nathan stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, being a guest and all that stuff. So thank you. We will be back next week with more NHL awesomeness. I am Detroit Lenny. That's Nick Earl. That's Nathan S., everybody. We're Net Picks and Chill. Picks and Parlays. We're out of here. Take care, everybody. Good luck, unless you're against me. I forgot where the button is to hit end.